G'day guys, Gulliver here from Gulliver's Cars. Hope you're all having an awesome weekend. Just thought I'd do a very quick video because a lot of people often ask me how to make sure they get the best deal from a used car, how to get the best out of negotiating with the car dealer. And it can be a scary, often, intimidating process for some people, and people are very anxious about it and scared about it, and there's simply no reason to be. Okay, so I'm going to give you 4 tips of what I believe is the best way to get the best deal. Take with it with a grain of salt, but if you've got anything else to add, if you agree, disagree, got something more, some other advice, pop it down in the comments here. I'd love to hear from it and discuss it. First tip is, when you come into the yard, don't be a dick, okay? Be friendly. We are here to help you. We're not here to try and rip you off. We're not here to con you out of your hard-earned money, but people are often very abrasive and they've got their walls right up. And I understand car salesmen, we don't have the best reputation, but the industry is changing now, and we are here to help you. So what we love to do is help people. We don't love selling cars, we love helping people, and that's the most important thing. We are here to help you, and we love that experience. We love the face and the joy when people drive out of here thinking, great, I've got awesome service, great car, and most importantly, a great deal. That way you'll tell your friends and family about it, and they'll come and see us as well. Second tip is, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but cash is not king. Don't come in and very arrogant, cocky. I got cash today, cash. Cash is king, cash talks. No, it doesn't. Cash just means I've got to go put it straight in the bank, and I've got to declare it to the ATO because it's probably over a 10 grand purchase. Okay, it doesn't go in my pocket. All right, I actually make more money personally from recommending you to a finance company and getting a finance deal than I do from a cash deal. At the end of the day, I don't care how you're going to pay for the car. Whether it's trade, cash, swap, whatever it is, all we want to know is that we're going to sell you a car. So that part doesn't really make a difference. So keep that one under your hat. Second one, third tip is do your research. Okay, you've got the internet. If you're trading a car in, have a look at what the car is worth wholesale. Have a look at what it's worth retail. Don't come in and ask for a ridiculously high price on your trade. Do your research so you know sort of where you stand, and it can be realistic. Also, do your research on the cars that you want to buy. If you've narrowed it down to 1 or 2 models, and then you've come all the way into the yard and that's the right one, chances are it's already going to be priced fairly competitively, or you wouldn't bother wasting your time going there. So if a car's priced competitively already, and you've got a realistic trade figure for what you're after, then we can sit down and do a deal and nobody's going to be insulted. I hate nothing worse than having to tell people what their car is actually worth wholesale and trading if they have no idea, because it's not me trying to rip them off or anything like that. It's just me being realistic about that is what your car is worth if you want to trade it for me. If you don't want to trade it, I'm more than happy not to trade it. I also don't want to be insulted by somebody asking for a $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 discount off the window price of a car when it's already competitively priced. We don't have those sorts of margins. Gone are the days where car yards might make 4 or 5 grand out of a car. It just simply doesn't happen anymore. So, I don't want to be insulted by being offered something $2,000 or $3,000 less than window. For me, it makes me feel like I'm trying to rip you off or overcharge for a car. And I don't want to insult you by giving you a realistic trade value. So do your research. Come in and absolutely, doesn't mean you should necessarily just pay what's on the window, and other car dealers will hate me for saying this, but let's face it, everybody wants a good deal, and we want you to go home telling everyone you've got a good deal. But be realistic, okay? And that way when we sit down and we can have a chat about it, and we can work it out, we're all on the same page, and the negotiation process can go very, very smoothly, and you'll end up getting what you want, because at the end of the day, we're here to sell cars, and we want to get them out in the traffic. Fourth tip, just buy a car from Gulliver's Cars. You're guaranteed to get the best deal. Anyway, thanks guys.